fillet table, which means we got fish. Kevin and I went out this morning. I didn't really fish much, aka I got skunked, but Kev got one nice big female rainbow trout, as well as a smaller rainbow trout. So that's what I'm going to be filleting up. Wait till some folks show up here. I like to fillet them live. That way, if you all got any questions on how to do it, I can kind of demonstrate that as we go along here. Otherwise, I'll just do it the way that I typically do it. These trout we will probably end up baking, so for that reason, we're going to do boneless, skinless fillets. We're going to take the fillet off, we're then going to come back and take the ribs off, and then we're going to come back and even remove the pin bones. Hey Danny, Raptor Will, Bud Files, what's going on guys? It's a fillet table live, so we are going to be cleaning some fish that we caught this morning. Skeeter, what's going on buddy? Just got done hanging out with Skeeter, and then I ran in and had a job interview actually, which I think went pretty well. You know how that goes, you never know, but awesome place. It looks really cool. I'm excited to work there, so hopefully it works out. Schedule works out. So we'll see what happens. I should hear back Monday or Tuesday. But like I said, doesn't affect our show. We fish live 10 to 2 every day. Doesn't affect our show. The show goes on. Skeeter, John, All Adventure Capital in the house. Julie, welcome, welcome. My members. There's the troublemaker creating with Becca. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to be cleaning fish, guys. I'm just sharpening up my knife and then we'll get down to business here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Check out Buddy Biggs. I know he's not a member. I try to shout out my members, but Buddy's taking a big trip all the way up to Maine and he's ice fishing. So, you know, when somebody's taking a big trip for their channel, try to support them because that's a lot of money out of their pocket. It's a big trip. I don't know if he's live right now. He was live earlier trying to cook on his grill. You know how Buddy is. He's crazy. He was trying to cook on his grill on top of ice, you know, and he's talking about ice safety. Probably not the smartest move, but I'm sure Buddy knows what he's doing. I have Creator. Welcome in. Daniel, Barry, what is going on? It's quiet out here, man. So quiet. Except for the neighbor playing Christmas music. Hopefully we don't get demonetized. All right, I think the knife is ready to go. I'm watching the live stream all day and I started wake and bake from Skeeter. Awesome, awesome, man. All right, let's get the first one out. We'll go with the big one. Always keep your fish on ice. It doesn't matter where you get your ice from, just keep it on ice. I don't even know where we got that ice from. A lot of ice. You want to keep your fish cold, real cold. Not frozen, but real darn close. Okay, there's number one. He's got leaves on him. Don't worry about the leaves. It's kind of semi-frozen to him. That's a nice big old rainbow trout right there. Big old rainbow. I'll get the camera adjusted so you can see this. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad for a change. Let's see. Maybe bring you all in this way. Just a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. To me, it's got writing all over the screen from your guys' comments. I'm watching the live stream all day now. Started with Wake and Bake from Skeeter. It's good to know you got on some decent fish today. Yeah, it's a nice size rainbow. Big female. Might have some eggs. If it's got eggs, I'm going to stop and go in and get a bowl. Actually, we've got enough eggs, so I'm going to put them in my bait bowl. We'll keep the eggs and we'll freeze them up for ice fishing in a little bit. Hopefully we get some ice. All right. I was going to do this on video so that I could really do it detailed. So I'm going to do a little detailed on this live. The first cut you want on an angle up this way to get all the meat. There's a lot of meat up here that you miss if you go straight across. So you want that knife on an angle. Okay, we're going to cut down to the backbone is what we're going to do, right behind where the gills are. You're going to cut on an angle. You want to go down to the backbone. Okay? On a big fish like this, it might help. It might help to go with the knife along the belly meat and just slide it along the bottom like this. You don't have to do that. I like to do it on a bigger fish. He bought that after the job interview. They might be what he asked me what my channel was. He might be watching right now. My job interview might still be going on. All right, here we go. Take the knife. I told him I had a fillet table outside. I said it saves marriages. Fillet your fish outside the house. It saves marriages. So we got the cut. That's what the cut looks like right there, guys. Okay, down to the backbone. This is the trickiest part. You want to put your knife in there, but then you want to turn it sideways. You want to go down that backbone. The common mistake that I make is I go through that backbone, especially on a small rainbow. Hey, thank you, Steve. Went to the market on the way home. I didn't go to the market. Get out of here, Becca. I caught this. Well, Kevin caught this fish. All right. So you're going to go down there. You're going to turn the knife. And you're going to just ride it down. The bottom of your knife's going to find that slit that you made, right? And it's just going to ride down the backbone. All the way to the end of the fish. Okay. Now, I stopped short. He stopped short. I stopped short right at the end, okay? Which means this fillet is still hanging onto the tail. And I'll show you why right now. You flip it. You warm your hands up because it's just about freezing out here. Dang cold. JJJJVR. Don't come in and ask for a mod ranch. You come back, I'll give you one, bro. Hang out with us. You'll get a ride like everyone else. Big Slim, get out of here. Big Slim. I will mod Big Slim. I don't know why he don't have one. Let's see. But I hate to say it, you are right. Kev did catch that one. I swear, this is what happened, guys. We went down to Stony. I can't say that on air. We went down to the fishing spot, and he went out there and caught. We only had one trout magnet. I don't know what happened. We didn't have the tackle box in there, so I gave him. Hey, Lucas, welcome in from Czech. JJJ, I appreciate you being subbed. Leave a comment on one of my videos so I can go check you out, and then I'll wrench you up, buddy. So yeah, we were sharing like one normal lure, and then I was whipping the fly rod around, but Kevin ended up getting 2 rainbows. This is the nicer one. Skeeter's in the house. He's new here. Welcome in, Skeeter. I'm sure Slab will come in, but he'll be new again as well. You guys are crazy, man. Rod Wilson, what's going on? All right, so we stopped short on the fillet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this knife and we want to get the skin off the back side of this. So the way we're going to do that, right? Let me just reenact that. Ooh, look how fast I go. And you're going to flip it over. We're going to go like this, okay? You're cutting down. It's a lot easier this way because the fillet is not pushing away from you. You got something to hold it with, right? You can hold this down, and you're taking the knife again on like a 45-degree angle down to the skin, and you're sliding it right along the table or the skin, basically, okay? And this is what you get. Like, here's the other side of the skin. See that? How there's like no meat on it? It's like freezing already. I guess it's below freezing out here. See how there's no meat? That's what you want. And it's not that hard to do. It's easy to mess up, but it's not hard to do. So this is what it looks like. No skin on the back. So now we got these ribs. We're going to take the ribs out, okay? Let's see. Yeah, you guys know Skeeter. You know what's going on there. Woo, baby, that's cold. Okay, so on the ribs, you want to come just above them. You want to stick your knife in. As soon as it's in, you're going to, again, turn them. You want to ride the bone down. You don't want to cut any more meat than you need to waste. But the ribs come all the way about, you can see them. They come all the way to about here. So you just want to skin those bones. You should be able to see your knife blade under the ribs, okay? So that's the rib meat. That's good to feed animals if you got turtles, catfish, chickens. You can break that up and feed it to them. It's good for them. Let me warm up my hands. Your mom could have filleted fish like that? That's awesome, Becca. That is awesome. Whoops. Let me do, there we go. All right, that's better. We got Mrs. Skeeter in the house now. Welcome in, Mrs. Skeeter. All righty. So let me just clean that. I missed the rib on the back. So we got the ribs out. This is the part that gets people, because a lot of times you clean your own trout and you cook it and you're like, man, there's still bones. Well, if there's still bones, it's these guys right here. Probably can't even see them, but you can feel them. They're pin bones. Each of them is just like a pin about that big sticking in, and they go all the way down to right where the tail starts. I don't feel them down here. So we're going to remove them next. Gigi, is that how you say that? Gigi. I know who she is. I just don't know how to say it. She came in here following Miss Becca. I guarantee it. We'll wrench her up. There, we'll turn her blue. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. All right. So back to those pin bones. You can feel them, and once you feel them, you should be able to see them. But you're not going to see them on camera. You're going to have to trust me. I'm going to cut right under them. So I'm cutting under them, but it's not just a cut down. What I'm doing is I'm cutting on like a 45 degrees where the backbone would be. And that's because those pin bones go back on a 45-degree angle towards the backbone. They don't connect to the backbone, but they go towards it. So if you were to cut down, you'd be wasting a lot of meat. So go on that 45 and then come on top of them and go straight down. That way you can pop that meat right out. That's the piece that has all the pin bones in it right there. So that's your boneless fillet right there. No bones, no skin, no nothing. Ready to be baked, fried, whatever you want to do with it. Take a little bit of skin, belly fat. Okay. Now I'm going to show you another tip real quick right here. If you're filleting the trout, especially when you get to doing the second side, you'll see how it's missing a side. It's collapsing into the table a little bit. What's going to happen is it's going to be hard to get your hand down there. It's going to be hard to get your hand down to keep that knife parallel to the table. So you can either use a 2x4 underneath the fish to get it up like this, allowing your hand to get down level, or you can do it on the side of the sink like I have right here. It drops off. So I'm going to use that. Birthday boy, everybody please wish All Things Country a happy birthday. I think I missed your live. What time are you live, Brad? Did I miss it? Are you going live soon? I had an interview. I just got done, so I figured I'd pop up and fillet these real quick. Scotty, what's going on? Steve's in the house. Good to see you all. 2NY snuck in here. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's Brad's birthday. I think he's going to do a live at some point. I think he's got the sluice set up. So make sure we catch that if we didn't already miss it. Christopher McCubins, welcome in here. Welcome in. I'm live at 4. What time is it? Let me see. I can be done real quick, man. We will all go watch Brad after this. Hey, Brandon, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Let me get you a wrench. I've seen you in here before, Brandon. That's a mod, standard mod. There we go. Awesome, awesome. Okay, 4 o'clock. All right, so like I said, I use the 2x4, or I'm going to use this counter. What it does is allows your hand to get down low and keep the knife, instead of like this way. So we're going to make that second slit on an angle right up to its backbone. Again, there's a little bit bigger fish, so I'm going to do that slice along the bottom again. Which way does she want to go? She wants to go this way. I know I should be able to use both hands. I am the most least ambidextrous person there is. Okay? All right. So you got that belly meat out of here. Some people eat that belly meat on salmon. I don't eat it on trout. But it's there. Some people do eat that part. There you go. We're going to turn the knife and we're going to ride down the backbone. Again, the knife's out, saving that whole fillet right there. And like George Costanza at a red light, we're going to stop short. We're not going to go all the way through. We're going to flip that fillet over like that, okay? We're live. We're live. It's real. There's yellow stuff. Get rid of it. All right. YouTube can't handle that reality. It's clean again. It's just white, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so there's the second side. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Chuck that over there. Ribs, take the ribs. Get the ribs out of there. You want a nice straight fillet if you're like that. Find your pin bones. I can see these clear as day. You might even be able to see these. You might be able to see these pin bones. Now, this is not pin bone. You can feel the difference. These right here are definitely pin bones. You can feel them sticking up. You might be able to see them. I can't tell. Who knows? There's Myra. Welcome in, Buying Space. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who else we got in here before I finish this off. I have big birthday pan. I will be drinking beer and eating rotisserie chicken. That sounds awesome. RIF, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. There, Scott Smith, welcome. Did I miss anybody else? Brandon Looney's back. I've wrenched Brandon up. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, let's get rid of those pin bones. Remember, 45 degree going up to the backbone. So find them real carefully. Measure twice, cut once. On that angle. And then come right back above them. Straight down. Okay, should have them right out. Yep, I got them. Just one cut that way. Okay. So now that's the second fillet. So you get two of those fillets out of the trout, boneless, skinless. I know they don't look really cool and that piece is missing, but if you got kids, it's the way to do it. You don't have any of those pin bones floating around. Nobody complaining that they got a bone. There's 0 bones, guaranteed no bones in this fillet. 0 skin. They'll bake up nice and clean. Now you guys might not realize this, but I got one of Skeeter's fish in here somehow. Skeeter, is this yours? I think this is Skeeter's fish, but we'll clean them up. We'll clean it up. He took it deep, so he volunteered to be dinner. So these are the ones I screw up because they're so little. You're used to doing bigger fish like mine, and then all of a sudden Skeeter gives you one of these little ones, and you go right through the backbone, and you can still save it, but it's not cool. Hey, welcome in, Andrian. Geisa, Andrian Geisa. I never know how to say your name. I don't know why I have such a problem saying this. I just want to say Andrea, but there's an N on the end. Then there's another N on the end. What's going on with the second N? Why is there 2 N's in your name? Why? What are you doing with buttered sausage? What's it doing there? Get it out of my face. Right down the backbone. Stop short like George Costanza at a red light. What can Brown do for you? Ooh, baby. This could be a package for me. Ooh, baby. What do I got? It's like Christmas Day. Is this coming here? Ah, it's going to the neighbors. Going to the neighbors. All right, bone, ribs. I'm rushing now. I'm messing up. I'm rushing. There we go. What time? Anyone know what time it is on the East Coast here? It's a great thing. The extra end's just a great thing. Sausage and peppers. Steve, the bus driver's used to it. 3:22. All right, we got time. Yeah, the bus driver comes by all the time with the kids, and I just wave with my knife in my hand. They're used to it. They know me. Stephen, welcome, welcome. Stephen from Maine in the house. Tim Bones. Don't make fun of me. This is Skeeter's fish. This isn't mine. So you guys didn't realize Skeeter and I went fishing today. That's mine. This is Skeeter's, okay? See the difference? Last side. Going to use the drop off again for that second side like I showed you on the last one. Down to the backbone. Ride the backbone. Stop short at the red light. Okay, grab a hold of that skin, hold it down, and just let the knife do the work. Come back, get the ribs. Warm up the fingers. Whew. Steven's a good channel. Mrs. Skeeter, you'll like that. Good people up in Maine. Warming up the fingers. Hope everyone's having a great day. Brad from All Things Country is going to go live at 4 o'clock. Please go over. It's his birthday. Rumor has it it's a huge birthday. He's an old man. Go and visit him and try to make his day special. I think he's gold panning or running. Trying to think all the gold panning nerd talk. Classified material through a sluice. I don't know. Something like that. Tatay Sanders. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's going good. We got on some big old rainbow trout today. So we, it's around the freezing marks. I'm trying to keep my fingers warm at the moment. But yeah, we got some nice fish today. So when we have nice fish, I pop up. I like to do these lives at the fillet table because a lot of people have no clue how to actually fillet the fish. And better than watching a video is doing it live. So if somebody comes in and they got questions, I can show them exactly how I do it and maybe give them a demonstration answering their questions. Love the stop short at the red light. You know what scene I'm talking about, right? I love that scene. Cat and Jack, welcome, welcome. All right, let's get this finished. Maybe we can finish our talk in the inside of the house where it's not 32 degrees before my pipe blows out. I blew this pipe out the other time. Filleting fish below freezing. I screwed up. I went inside and I turned the heater off a little too long and I came out and next time I started this up, it blew up. So need a new faucet. Where are you? Where are you, Bones? My fingers are getting numb. I don't even feel the bones now. There they are. I messed that one up. I messed that one up a little bit, but I can get it. Got it. All right. That's it. Let me wash these up. You can tell it's below freezing. That's ice particles shooting out of this thing. Good Lord. Now we're going to just give these guys a good rinse. Let them drip dry. And then I'm freezing them in freezer bags, Ziploc bags. Now, if I was going to freeze these long term, I would either vacuum seal them or I could do it the poor man vacuum seal. Flip flaps and flops. Love it. Welcome in, welcome in. If you're new here, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subbing. It's a fishing channel. If you watch a video, leave a comment. It makes it easy for me to go connect back to you. I try to support those who support me. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, if I was going to do a poor man's freezer wrap long term, I'd fill a bucket up or a container with water or the sink. I'd push this under water and then I'd roll this up and all the bubbles would come out from up in the water and it would be pretty much freezer proof. Zip it and you could freeze it. But we're going to eat this in a couple days, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to wash all 4 fillets, let them drip dry, shove them in here, get as much air out as I can, go in, label them, date them, just in case it takes longer than I think to eat them, throw them in the freezer. Let me finish that process off here. I have a video on that. I mean, it's pretty much just what I said, the poor man's vacuum seal. But I actually do have a video on my how-to playlist, how to freeze rainbow trout or how to freeze fish, and I show you that in a little bit more detail. Now I got Skeeter's fish. I think he was a creek chub originally. I'm not sure. In full disclosure, Skeeter didn't catch that one. I caught it. But actually, Kevin caught it. I didn't catch nothing today. Kevin caught it. It's a group effort, though. It's always a group effort with Kevin and I. Okay. There's no rush to get these in the freezer. In the summertime when I'm doing this, it's wintertime here in the United States. In the summer, I have a big frozen block of ice here from the freezer. And at every stage, I have fish on the ice. And as soon as I'm done filleting it, it's a piece of meat, it goes on that ice block. Always keeping it cold. Right now, it's about 30, it's right around the freezing mark. So I don't have to rush this inside. I'm just gonna zip it up, get as much air out as I can, and that way I can clean the table right now. But that's our meat. 2 rainbow trout. That is plenty for 2 people, probably enough for 3. Let's go here. Make sure I see everybody coming in. Sure thing, sure thing. I share what I know. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I guess I am an expert in some ways. There's some things I don't know, but I guess I am an expert. When you don't die and you keep living, you become expert in things, just the way it goes. There might be people better, but I got dang near 50 years of fish experience now. And if I don't die soon, I'll probably have another 60, 70, 80 years experience. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to go take my fish right out to one of the gardens out there. Getting them prepped for spring. I don't know why we have all these raccoons around here. Let's go for a walk, buddy. Let's go for a walk. Alrighty, that's the job done. Put the stringer back up for tomorrow. Hang our stringer up. It looks pretty clean. Water, let me make sure that's off. That's the water off, guys. And that's pretty much a wrap here. Let me get caught up with you. Yeah, we have so many in the freezer right now. Jatavius, welcome in. Good to see you, Jatavius. Jatavius Hoskins, that's a new name for us. Appreciate you coming in here. We just got done cleaning fish. So if you got any questions on cleaning fish, go back and rewatch this one. Or we have playlists on our channel that'll teach you anything you need to know about fishing. Yeah, that's enough of that business talk. Let me see what we're all up to. Yeah, we are all good family here. So many awesome people. If you don't have a wrench, like if your name's not glowing, as soon as you come back to my channel a few times or you leave a comment on my video, I'll go back and I'll connect to y'all. That's just the way on YouTube that we know, you know, that it's not like, I don't even like to use troll, because trolls are one thing, but like bots are another. And we are family friendly, and sometimes you get some people in here that really are just here to create problems. And as a content creator, you do have responsibility beyond just like, oh, I don't want that guy in here complaining. No, you actually have a responsibility to keep them out of your channel, especially with, like, you know, kids hanging out that are under age 13. Not allowed to have them there. If you know they're there, you can be in trouble. They can shut you down. You know, you have to have a parent actually say it. But so, not just being total jerks. Fishing for 10 years, going fishing every weekend. Awesome. We fish Monday through Friday, Jatavius, live, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll see me out there fishing every day, no matter what the weather is. We'll be out there. But yeah, so come by and check out one of those. On the weekends, I usually pop up filleting fish. Sometimes I pop up when I'm with my kids fishing. And then we put out videos occasionally. We got a good striper video out if you haven't seen it. Big 50-inch striped bass we caught out of the ocean surf fishing. But yeah, Jatavius, leave me a comment on a video. I'll make sure I connect over to you. Love to see what you're fishing, what you're catching. Andrian with 2 N's. Let me see. Yes, I very much enjoy how we all support each other and mentor each other and teach each other. YouTube is awesome. I always say it's awesome in a way that I also say the IRS and the government and everyone else is awesome. That really isn't. But they really are awesome. Like, if you think about what YouTube does, like, it's so much better than any television show you're going to watch, right? It's an awesome, awesome place for you to see real people doing real things. That should be the motto. It's awesome. All Things Country, his birthday's today. There's his link. Make sure you guys go over there. He's live at 4 o'clock. Oh, the police are great too. Awesome people. Police are great. They're great. Love the police. Yeah. Just make sure I didn't miss anything, and then I'm going to get out of here because I'm going to go make some hot chocolate or some coffee, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to totally go over and hang out in All Things Country, Gold Sluice, and complain about his camera angles. Too much hood, too much foam. I want to see the bottom of the sluice. I want to see the bottom of the sluice. Do all those fun things that we like to torment hosts out actually doing something with. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to wish All Things Country a happy birthday and check out his live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.